Bangkok, Malaysia. So today I'm going to share with you another method of germinating, sprouting out your seeds, to become seedlings. So today we are talking about using cocopeat. Cocopeat is actually made out of coconut husk. Yeah, it's organically done. So because normally people ask me, Gary, apart from using the sponge, that using sponge is actually quite slow in terms of germination, or using other methods does not actually work so well. So today I'm going to show you another alternative that actually grow better in terms of sprouting it better in a successful way. Yeah. So get yourself a cocopeat, a block of them. Okay, cocopeat, they are different kinds, so you make sure you get the quality ones, those pre-washed ones. So where can you get it? You can get it from Tesco, you can get it from online. One block, like that is only around 20 ringgit for one block, 5 kilo. Okay, so get those better quality ones here, or else you will have to do a lot of work by washing, filtering, a lot of work from all those cheaper quality ones. So get the better quality ones, from Tesco or online, pre-washed basis, high quality one. So this is how we're going to do it. So as you can see, cocopeat itself comes like this kind of block. So what we can do right now is that put the cocopeat inside this kind of pail. Yeah, if you have this kind of bucket, and then right now we remove the cocopeat itself. Yeah. Alright. So the method is this. Once you place the cocopeat over here, then you start to put in water. Alright, leave it once you use the water, leave it for 15 minutes. Soak the cocopeat. Alright, so I think it has enough water over here. The idea is that you soak the cocopeat for 15 minutes. Alright? Soak the cocopeat for 15 minutes. So make sure all the cocopeat become loosened like this. Alright? So make sure the cocopeat becomes loosened like this. Alright? So we just put this aside first. Oh, this is heavy. Now, so as you can see, the second part, once the cocopeat becomes loosened like this, what we need to do is that make sure the cocopeat is moisture. Alright? Okay, so this is just like making roti. Making some pastry, flour, for example. Alright, moisture. We need those cocopeat to be moisture, not to be really soaking wet. Don't let it be soaking wet. Just moisture. That is good enough, because why? We are going to sow the seeds inside, and seeds love those moisture environment. Yeah. And this is how it works. So it's moisture enough, it's good enough, it's not too much water, just good enough. They are soaking wet, So when you just pick it up, and you squeeze, the water still come out. This is good. Alright, this is good. So what we need to do right now is that another tray. Use another tray, because if you have many varieties, so one tray, one variety. So make sure you label your tray first. Label. Let's say later on we will be sowing some bok choy over here. Alright, so we will label bok choy seeds, bok choy variety, and then the date today. Alright, so what we need to do right now is to just put in a thin layer of cocopeat, not too thick. Just a thin layer will do. You see that? Just a thin layer. You don't need to be so thick one. Just a thin layer, around 1 inch or less than 1 inch will do. Yeah, not too thick, because why? Once the seeds sprouted, that's where we will try to loosen them, and then we will be able to transfer them to the sponge. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very thin layer. Not too thin and not too thick, just 1 inch, around 1 inch will do. You can measure by your little finger, tiny little finger, something like that. Just good enough. Alright. Okay, so let me wash my hand over here. Okay, so the next part, what we do is that it's time to scatter seeds. Right now, instead of planting into the sponge one by one, we scatter the seeds. Alright? Let me just get my hand clean. Okay, can you see the seeds over here? Alright, so you just scatter them like that. Just scatter them. Make sure they are not concentrated on one place only. Scatter them. That's what we call scattering seeds. Just scatter them. All the corners. Yeah, if it's too much, don't worry. Leave it for the next tray. Okay, you can keep them back, into the packet itself. Make sure it's out of sunlight and out of heat. Okay, so we have a good scattering over here. That's good enough, isn't it? So right now, what you need to do is that just spread another thin layer. Just back on top, spread another thin layer back on top. That will do. Yeah, you don't need to have too much of them. Okay, then just tap them on, just like they are being buried underneath. That's what they want, being buried. If you don't bury them, they will not know that they're being buried. Okay? Then after that, the last part, just sprinkle a little bit of water. And that's it. Yeah, as simple as that. So what you need to do next is that just place them, at a rack, something like that. Okay, just place them there. And this is the result. These are the results. Let me show you another few more examples. So this is one over here, Kailan. Then we have pak choy over here. Aren't they beautiful? Okay. Then we have ayam over here. Sorry, kangkong over here. Okay. So this is how it works. Right. So the next part is that once they have grown like that, usually it will take around 3 days for them to sprout out. You can see the little buds over there. Then around 7 days to 10 days, you can see something like that already. Alright, so the next part is that now it's time for us to pick it up. Okay, so again, let's get some water. Because we just want to pluck them out and then wash some of the dirt away. Like for example, you can see over here, we have around, these are the leaves that are coming out. You see? Big leaves. So which means they are telling you they are ready to be transplanted already. Okay, example. Just use an example. Okay, I take this out. There we go. Alright. So I just wash them. Okay. So over here, as you can see, these are the sponge. Sorry, let me put this back first. So these are the sponge. Actually, you can tear them apart. Okay, to become like that. So what we need to do is to just place one inside here. Alright? And then it's good to transfer them over here. If you have a towel, just place them inside. And that will do. And that's all. Yeah? As simple as that. My name is Gary. I'm the founder of Victory Farm at Rooftop, Malaysia. Thank you.